Hi guys, so I wanted to talk about a palette that I just recently picked up, and I just screwed it up. I just dug the other palette into it. Nice. Great. Good going. Okay, so I just picked up this Grandeur palette from Colourpop, and getting it home, I was thinking, you know what? I think I have a very similar palette to that, and that is the Brown Sugar palette from Colourpop. It's also a 9-pan. This one did come with a mirror. This one does not. This one is cardboard packaging with no mirror, but the cardboard packaging is so gorgeous. This one retailed for $14. I believe this one retailed for $12 or $14. I did pick this up with a coupon. I used a coupon and it retailed, well, I purchased it for 10 bucks. This one here, I probably used some kind of $5 off coupon, you know, with the purchase of 30, so I don't know what it made it come down to. But this palette is in collaboration with Karuchi, I don't know how to say that, so sorry. I just dug the corner of that palette into this, so I'm so disappointed. Just because it looks like poo-poo now, and I dug it into this color. Anyways, the reason why I'm making this video is because when I picked this palette up, brought it home, I'm like, man, that palette looks really similar to something I already own. So I went digging through my, Colourpop palettes, and I picked this one out. This one has, let's see, 6 mattes and then 3 shimmers, but one of them happens to be a duochrome. This one here has 4 mattes, 3 mattes, one of those diamond type ones where it's matte, but it has the flecks in it. I wish they wouldn't do that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, but one is a duochrome. This is possibly a duochrome too. I have not played with this one. We're gonna play with it right now. And then it has a glitter. I hate when they put glitter, but let's just talk about what I thought was similar. So you can see in this corner here, and then in this corner here, it has a very light color, a very light shadow. There's also this color here in the corner, and then this color here in this corner, very similar. And then these two, or possibly this and this one, that look very similar. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do a little swatch video, have a little swatch party. I'm digging out a wipey so we can wipe these off our fingers once we're done. Uh-oh, that is the last wipey in that package. Okay, so let's test this color out right here in the corner. So this color, showing you what it looks like on this hand. So this is the Grandeur palette, and then this one is the Brown Sugar palette. Very similar light camel type color, light caramel type color. I am going to put the Brown Sugar palette there. You can see it looks very close to my finger. Oops, I can't do it like this because I'm trying to, I gotta put it on. Okay, so very close to my skin color. The one from the Grandeur palette has a little bit more color to it. It has a very beige or pinky undertone to it. So that is that there. So you can see that they're actually different. So Velvet and Chai, although they look similar in pan, they do not look similar when swatched. The other color that I thought looked kind of familiar was this color Dusk in this palette. And these are coming off a lot darker on camera than they are in person. So there it is there. That's Dusk. And I thought it looked very similar to Jamocha in this palette. There they are there. That's Dusk. That's Jamocha. So different. So that's Dusk. No, that's Dusk. That's Jamocha right there. So they're actually not similar at all. Again, they look similar in the palette, but once swatched, they are quite different. COHC. And then it looked very similar to Mode in this Grandeur palette. So there's Mode, and then Chalk. So Chalk looks a little more red. Sorry. Chalk looks a little more red. So Chalk, Mode. Chalk has more of a red tone. Mode is a little browner, a little more orange, red, orange. Chalk, Mode, somewhat similar, but just still a little bit different. So not dupes at all. Okay, and then the last color that I was like, well, that color looks very similar too, was their duochrome. So they both of these palettes have a duochrome in them. This one right here is the Carucci one, and it is in Sauté. So it's a little powdery. I don't know if you can see that on my finger, how powdery it is. So that's Sauté. And then in the Grandeur palette, the one I accidentally dug the other palette into, this color is called Need. And it's a lot smoother. It's not as powdery. See if you can tell how powdery that looks. And this is not. So Need is on the lighter side. There's Need. There is Sauté. So Sauté has a lot more pigment to it. It was a little powderier, but it has sort of a a gold tone to it. And this is more that blue-green shift. So they are different. And then I guess if we wanted to nitpick, so I did Velvet, Dusk, and Mode, and Need. There is like a bronzy type color in this palette, and the one in the Brown Sugar palette is called, it's called Auburn. Okay, there's Auburn. Very bronze, very beautiful. And then the one in the Grandeur palette is called Lavish. This one, when I wore it the other day, was so pretty. It has blue and silver and gold shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a shimmer. So these two, here it is here, and then it's the one in the middle. They look kind of similar in pan, but swatched they're completely different. That's very bronze, and then this one is like a light, like a burnished gold, some kind of gold or a copper. That's copper, bronze, I don't know. And this one has flecks in it, like shimmer in it, so it's really pretty. So I was just like, you know, do I keep Grandeur? Is it worth keeping? I don't know if I'm going to keep it because it looks so similar to Brown Sugar, but once I swatched them, I completely knew that they were different. Somewhat similar, but still different enough to keep, in my opinion. So that's it. Those are the two palettes. Sorry, my mirror is quite dirty, but that's the two palettes right there. So beautiful. The packaging on this is just a little bit bigger, and I feel like the eyeshadows are more secure. This one, this color pops out all the time. It's like hanging on by a thread. Let me look to see if the 0.04 grams each, and then the Grandeur palette is 0.3 ounces. So these are actually net weight of 1.10 grams. Total net 9 grams. So I feel like you get more shadow, like the shadows, either the pans are deeper or maybe a little bit bigger than what this was. You get more bang for your buck in this palette than this one. And I don't even think they sell this one anymore. This one was maybe like 1 to 2 years ago. This is currently released. It's a beautiful palette. I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that glitter. Nope, it's complete glitter. Or I don't use glitter shadows. I wish they wouldn't have put that in there. They could have put a dark color in there, or perhaps, I don't know, another matte, because this lacks in mattes. I don't know, understand why Colourpop continues to put glitters. That's the only downside of this palette, is that stupid glitter. Other than that, it's a beautiful palette, beautiful packaging. The Grandeur is raised, it's embossed. There is like on the palette, the flowers have a gloss to them. It has a nice matte feel. It's gorgeous. I'm so happy that I have it. I'm wearing it today. It looks quite beautiful. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this comparison. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, if you like me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I had a wipe on my chest. I'll talk to you in the next one. Don't forget, if you love me. Don't forget, if you like me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to hit... It's been like 2 weeks since I've made a video. Okay.